because more often than not, if you pick an Esmeralda and a Kufra, that's already your main card, so to speak. And any additional hero pickups here is going to be
That's just basically gonna help on to Esmeralda and Kufra. Thumbs being picked up by Indonesia.
One of the good examples of a good pick. Gonna go for the band here. Would probably ban that Claude because Claude has been a big problem in game number 1. Not as much, but he was still constantly dealing a lot of damage. But at the same time, it's going to be Indonesia going for the first pick here after the second ban phase.
I believe that in game 1, you did mention that Claude was able to dish out a lot of damage, but he was just waiting way too long to actually jump in and use the Blazing Duet.
Yeah, if the fight near the Lord area was with Claude and Blazing Duet was done properly right in the middle, could have been a completely different thing. And especially the Purify that wasn't used properly, because on the bottom lane when he was dueling against Cho, that was Villas Cho, he pressed the Purify before Way of the Dragon.
Yeah.
He was anticipating the Way of the Dragon way too early. But it is what it is.
He had the jitters.
A ban on Kimmy and Carry here for Indonesia and Philippines respectively. Potentially going to be a Gushin pick. Oh, no, not a Gushin. A Granger pick, yeah.
Still lacking a bit of CC for Team Philippines. They only have the last Insanity coming in from Xborg. They could go with Claude again if they want to, but no. Hovering over that Granger and most probably locking that in.
That is going to be stealing the Granger away from the Philippines, which means a mage and a marksman is going to be picked up here. A Kadita being picked up by Team Philippines, potentially.
Hovering over Ifaramis, Aurora. Yeah, they're taking their sweet time thinking about this.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it's not bad.
Kagura, I believe. Yeah, first gonna lock that in, and maybe Bruno.
Bruno.
Are they gonna lock that in? I think so. Yeah, okay. That's probably gonna be a Bruno.
It is going to be a Bruno pick. Now, what's going to be Indonesia's answer to this Bruno? Because Bruno, as soon as he reaches the mid game, as soon as he gets 2 core items, he should be online, no problem.
Easy peasy. But of course, when it comes to a Bruno versus Granger fight, damage still onto the side of Granger. Bruno just needs to get as much protection as he can. And last pick for Team Indonesia will be an Akai, just to get that Hurricane Dance and be able to pin 2-3 people. And that's going to be the ideal setup for Esmeralda's Falling Star Moon.
Things are not looking good for the Philippine side here. Indonesia, again, they have a good composition. The Philippines, some would argue that it was a lucky stroke of genius from their side being able to...
I wouldn't say lucky, come on.
No. Being a lucky stroke of genius, why deciding to just go for the split push will try to not have them go back home. You know, some may argue that, some may argue that it was pure genius on the side of our Philippine representatives. But game 2 is what matters here. Whoever wins this is going to be a match point, and it's time to smash them, everybody. We are live. Game number 2 between the Philippines and Indonesia in the gold medal match of the 30th Southeast Asian Games Mobile Legends Bang Bang Discipline.
Yep, that is true. So again, PH up on 1 game. What will Team Indonesia do? What kind of adjustments will they be able to do right now? Castro Mayor. Oh, it wasn't Villas Granger. It was Castro Mayor. Not Villas Xborg. It was Castro Mayor's Xborg.
Well,
changes. But yeah, we have seen Castro Mayor use Xborg in day 2, if I'm not mistaken.
And of course, it's going to be pretty standard here. Buffs are going to be taken left and right.
It's gonna get their respective buffs, and I guess Nepomuceno used that Kagura because Esmeralda, of course, he knows how to play Esmeralda, so he does know the threat that it can impose and the amount of damage that it can just slap on your face. So they opted for a mage that will dish out damage at a safe distance.
Of course, that is the Kagura. Crab is going to be secured by Nepomuceno here, despite the steal attempt from Gustian and Firdaus. And over the bottom lane, actually, a bit of a scuffle there with a lot of people, a lot of bodies there. Red1 trying to secure this Crab for him. His own fire missile is going to be committed.
Farago armor already down for Castromaya right here, but he is still trying to zone these two people out. Esmeralda already on level 4.
That's going to be secured as well. The crab on the side of Esmeralda giving a lot of money onto their end. Indonesia once again somewhat in the lead, 500, 400 gold lead here. Not much, but if they keep securing objectives left and right, keep securing jungle minions, it could be a completely different story.
Turtle already up. That's going to be up for grabs for these two teams. Stamps just lurking there at the bot lane, while Granger is alone at the top lane. Villa gonna do that face check, says hello to Kufra immediately.
Cameraman kind of getting confused there with what to look at, but there is a big engagement over at the top side there.
I think that was because of Bruno, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, that was Bruno Castromayor low on HP. He's going to be forced to back off here. Villa's going to go back down to the lane. Firdaus is actually camping the top side.
No one's still trying to eye that. Oh, wait. Team Indo already lurking onto the side of the turtle area. Nice flicker out from Villa right there. Prediction, though.
The prediction game is strong. While that's happening, Turtle's going to be started off by the Philippines. Indonesia going to try to go for a steal here. But Anon doing a good job just zoning Putra out. But that is going to be the reset here for the Turtle.
Can I just say that you can feel the tension from these two teams right now? Like, you don't know when will a team fight actually emerge here. They're trying to eye that buff.
That's insanity being committed by Indonesia here. Castro Mayor, I mean, onto Indonesia.
Gonna be
HPs! Right there goes the yin yang overturn.
But immediately got taken out by 2 kills. And here Arcangel decides to join the party, but the Thumbs on got on Inferno mode, able to sustain himself real quick. Nice play from Nepomuceno, but he was a tad bit too deep because Bataanon was not in his area. Yeah, Bataanon in your area.
That was a 1-4-2 trade in favor of Indonesia. Not much of a loss here for the Philippines. They did manage to secure the kill onto Esmeralda. But while that's happening, bottom lane is going to be sieged up by Julianto. Going to try to stop the minions from coming in. Julianto's forcing him out of his lane. Firdaus kind of in a bad spot. Last insanity bringing down Firdaus down to half HP. Fire sticks and missiles going to be more than enough to secure the kill. Nepomuceno secures the kill. On to Firdaus. Putra barely makes it out alive.
Gushen decides to jump in, but immediately gets slammed by the first kill of this backshot. He's being boxed in. Casalmayar still trying to torch him out. Will this Granger be able to get away? Of course, Falling Star Moon going to be used right there. Bataan receiving a lot of damage, but will he be able to sustain himself? Looks like the answer will be no.
And Castro Mayor started up the turtle, but he has to fall back here. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Villa and Julianto going to go for a big of a fight here. Thans going to be kicked away by that Wave the Dragon. Going to try to play it safe. Mid lane is going to be sieged up by Indonesia, but there is going to be a big rotation onto Villa here over to the bottom lane because Esmeralda is there. Does have Falling Star Moon, does not have Falling Star Moon available. Actually, now Falling Star Moon just came out of cooldown. Villa's going to be forced back here. And that's going to be this bottom lane turret going down in favor of Indonesia.
Team PH already positioning themselves at the turtle area. Bottom lane being taken out like what you said.
Firdaus charging up his Tyrant's Rage there. Gets the knock up with a bouncing ball, but not going to be enough. He's going to be fairly dead, so to speak, but he manages to make it out before Arcangel secures a kill. Bataanon going to be in danger. No last insanity is available anymore because that has been committed. Bruno's going to be eliminated there from the fight. Putra going to be taken out by Bataanon, but actually makes it out alive. Jumps back in.
A bit of an overcommit, but that's okay. It happens. Bruno, if I'm not mistaken, he is slowly ramping up the damage. The team Indonesia saw that Arcangel has a huge amount of damage, so they decided to just target him. And while I was speaking, Nepomuceno able to get a kill there at the top lane.
That was a yin-yang overturn as well. Last Insanity will bring Ridwan down to half HP, secures the turtle, but pays for the price. Castro Mayor and Nepomuceno are taken out.
Do you think that was worth it? Look at the damage from Villa right here. Putra forced to use 1,000 Pounder just so he can make it out of there alive.
Blade of Despair picked up by Gusten. He's going to be hurting anytime soon now. So far, in terms of map control, Indonesia has the control. First lane of towers are down. Opens up the jungle fairly well in their favor. They can start stealing XP and gold from the jungle minions in the side of the Philippine representatives here. Firdaus will not be able to seal that up.
No buffs or no steals for you, sir, but it was secured by Bataanon instead of Arcangel. Just to most likely secure that jungle creep. Casamayor, oh no, he got slammed in by the Kufra. Kufra immediately on bouncing ball mode, and looks like are they gonna
falling
make
star
a
move.
setup for
Red
this?
1, half HP, Yin Yang over there is available, but Firdaus gonna be able to take down the Nepomuceno, but that is a Yin Yang over there committed on to that Esmeralda. There goes the Fire 6, picking off Firdaus there. As well as the last insanity, going to be more than enough to take down Firdaus, but he actually manages to survive, and that's going to be the immortality popped here onto Castro Mayor. Not a lot of damage there. This is going to go down. It is a 1-4-3 trade. Now Philippines in not a good standing here. Putra going to try to go over the blender to the 1,000-pounder to try to stun Arcangel, but that's not going to happen. Julianto will go for the 1,000-pounder onto the Hurricane Dance, though.
And here in the top lane, Kagura 1v2. Kufra jumps straight onto Nepomuceno's face immediately on bouncing ball mode, but looks like Bataanon decides to join the party use for a skill. Kufra using his ultimate, but will he be able to sustain? Looks like the answer will be no. Esmeralda using a falling star moon. Double kill coming over to this Granger, and Snowball that Team Indonesia has right now is very strong, but not too late for Team PH. They could go and attempt another split push or just go with pickoffs and slowly take out the turrets.
It is a 5,000, 6,000 gold lead here for Indonesia. The win condition I'm seeing here for Team Philippines is that they need to give Arcangel space. He needs to farm up in order for him to start dealing thousands of crit damage onto the Indonesian lineup. Wave the Dragon's going to be committed to a kick Julianto back, but that's going to be the falling star moon. Good reaction here by Red 1.
Gotta commend him for that, but Alan Casamayor, of course, here they come. But Julianto was able to jump away and like sticker, just to like a fadeaway.
And now Indonesia secures the tier 2 turrets in the top and the bottom lane. Oh, the top lane. I'm sorry.
Next objective gonna be up in 76 seconds. Ooh, Nepomuceno got stunned there, but of course he was able to jump away. Wow, Butcher's the one that's standing! Whoa there. Just gonna say that.
And Julianto is gonna try to push this out. Fire missile is gonna be used to deter everybody else. Firdaus charging up. The Tyrant's rage there a bit too far back. Might actually cost him the game. Secures the kill. Bruno Arcangel securing another kill for himself. Picks up the Raptor's machete.
They
and
need
this mid lane
to give
Bruno
an opening. Come on, man. You got this. But another mid lane turret being taken out. And Nepomuceno receiving a lot of damage from that Granger's Rhapsody.
And Red 1 and Putra are going to be here on the top lane securing that buff, giving it to Esmeralda. And that's going to be giving a lot more damage on that Esmeralda as well as mana regen.
So we're split pushing at the top lane. Remember that, guys, while Indonesia is just trying to put a hole onto the base of Team Philippines. Esmeralda going over to the top side. I think she used Falling Star move on the top lane right now. But Killing Spree coming over from the Thumbs, able to take out that Kagura.
Oh, gets nice stun. Able to give Villia a lot of time to survive there. But he's going to be paying the price, Bataanon.
Esmeralda 6-2-2 at the moment, and we will see the itemizations in a bit.
Putra is standing
doing the Bataanon thing.
The Bataanon. 1,000-pounder and Blender connects. That's going to be the Hurricane Dance as well. Goes for the last insanity in order to move up and away from Indonesia, but he's going to go down. Castro Mayor is not in a good spot here, Team Philippines. They're sieging up Indonesia. One big fight is what the Philippines need here to turn things around.
I believe so. They need to get at least 4 people and maybe even a wipeout if they can.
And that is the Falling Star Moon. Secured by Red 1.
Goodness me.
Villia's going to go down as well. This is systematic from Indonesia.
And Lord is marching at the mid lane. And now, this is the opening that Team Indonesia needed. That's not like they be used right there as well. But Putra making sure that no one will come near the base. Will Indonesia be able to get Game 2? And looks like they did. Team Indonesia able to tie out the scores with a 1-1.